brothers was talking about religion a while ago. They were saying there's even different types of Muslims. You know, there's Christian Muslims. And you know what I said to them? I said they're all confused. Confirmation, the phone just got a notification. There's a mailman passed by whenever I start the video. You know. Message. So I noticed look up Ra. I can't remember the name of the exact book, but the sun god Ra, I am Ra. He has some interesting things to say. Whenever a lady was channeling Ra, or the god of the sun, the name that people pray to whenever they say Amen, which is really Amen Ra. He proceeded to say, you know, telling her that all other laws are a distortion of the one law. 144 on the timer. The law is the law of one. That's the truth. Is that we are one. That would mean separation is an illusion. That's why that old construct, there are certain beings. In The Simpsons, they would say they're reptilians. And in different shows. Have you ever watched The Dark Crystal on Netflix? Give that a look. Stranger Things, man, Stranger Things. They even show you in Mario what kind of animal was Bowser or Koopa. Imagine having a law about you shouldn't steal. If you understood that we're all one, that law itself, in the understanding of, or understanding, because we don't stand under nothing. The understanding that we all one, you would, you know, automatically go by the other laws. He says that the other laws are a distortion of the one law. If I understood that my neighbor was me, why would I covet anything of my neighbors? Like, if I really understood and knew in my heart that that's a reflection of me, there wouldn't be no, you know, a reason to not be happy for each other. But we'll see somebody winning, and human nature, you know, that reptile nature, would be envious. You know, what about me? That's what I was guilty of. But it's just a part in the journey, you know. You gotta mess up to get right. Like, the spirit be like, what I got for them isn't for you. Because even though they're you, they're not you. If that makes sense, you feel me? It's a paradox. It sounds contradicting, but you know exactly what I meant. I like to use the analogy of how we could be on the same team. You know, basketball, football, whatever, but not play the same position because we're not meant to. These listeners up over here reminding me, like, tell the people what's really going on. They push poison in the food and the media and in the water because we are God's people. You understand? I preach about the food so adamantly because it's always been about our DNA. Certain foods or habits, they keep us trapped in our lower nature. You know, that's why they push. Like Pretty Ricky was the hottest group out when we were coming up. That's root chakra energy. I want to sex you till you fall fast asleep. I had no business singing this at 9 years old. No business. I was hypersexualized growing up. You know, and I became a sex symbol. That's why now I don't mind being out here nappy-headed, because I know I'm not the physical vessel. But if I got a haircut, try telling me that. Like, baby, I like this body. I like this. So it's about balance, you know, the spiritual and the physical. Balance. The ego can't drive the ship. Even thinking about a wife, like, baby, them looks gonna go one day. You sure that's what you want to settle? You want to settle for? Even though I like pretty faces, but I'm gifted. I also have the ability to see through pretty faces. But when that inside look even better than that outside, boy, where you going? That make you not want to go. No, it may make you not want to leave. But that old construct, they didn't teach us that growing up. What we were showing in mainstream media, like, we thought we had to be pretty. Like, it didn't feel right hearing about girls making themselves throw up in an effort to be pretty, you know, and not be called fat or, you know, names. Like, nah, they should have taught us that it's not good to be fat because you unhealthy, or you probably depressed, or you're holding dense energy that needs some type of release. And that's from a metaphysical standpoint, not from just the pleasing of the physical eye. Like, baby, forget how do you look, how do you feel? That's all that matters.